All right, we're live here. We're live here. Let's we got personals. Anybody wants anything, let me know. Um Obviously Mike's gonna do some caca wow. All right, Mike, when you're in here, let me know. I'm gonna open the case up at the very least. Let me know what 10 or what 5 boxes you want out of the 10. Let me get in here. So it is a limited, only 10,000 cases of this is printed, so we know they're not going to print it to the moon. Yeah, what I was saying is let me know what, Man, the case is a little bit harder to open than I thought it would be. What is it like? Oh, okay. There we go. You want just the top 5 in the case, Mike? You want just this 5? Just the top row, or you want the bottom? What do you want? Too busy watching a baseball game. Just go with the top 5. You can hear me, right? I know you can hear me because the sound works unless you have your sound off. Assuming you want the top. Ready to go, Mike? Dude, it literally labels like each box is numbered. That's pretty dope. Two out of 4 limited number card boxes, so you could get up in a case up to 40. Obviously, 100th anniversary. I don't read Chinese, so I don't know exactly what it all says, but nonetheless, let's get going. I'm probably as excited as you are to open these. I was going to say, I was kind of jealous of couldn't get my hands on any of the Disney stuff last year. So it's 5 cards per. Looks like it's 10 packs. Oh, you can even put them on hangers, dude. That's pretty. Quality seems good. Packs are a little stiff, but the first box gives us here. We have Parzival, Cindy Bear from Yogi Bear. Looks like we're going to have the Justice League. It's a scene from... The Justice League's not numbered, but... We're in a sleeve because it's shiny. Got the Flash, Tweety Bird, Gloint, Marcelin Abadier. We have Judy Jetson on the die cut. There's an old cartoon character right there. Good old Judy Jetson. Oh boy. We got my man Willy Wonka. Wildvine, Deathstroke, M2. So one of the Monstars. Shining State Daffy Duck, 318 out of 888. On the Daffy. Ewan, Velma, Sue Ellen Ewing, Catwoman. We're going to have a scene from The Lord of the Rings. Some sort of raffle redemption, man. I don't read. Looks like it's some sort of raffle to get a card. It's a scene from, I think it's the second movie, The Lord of the Rings. We have Lola Bunny. Got my man Kwame from Captain Planet and the Planeteers. We have Finn. Pippin on the parallel. It's going to be a 96 out of 145 from The Lord of the Rings. Have Stinkfly, Orm, Catwoman, Deathstroke again, Green Arrow. It's like some sort of insert. Shaggy, Stripe, Finn, Sue Ellen Ewing, Panthro, these cards look really good, man. Got Bugs Bunny, Amer, Tom, Professor Hinkle, Judith from where the wild things live. Got Mr. Freeze, Black Lightning, G, Dick Dastardly, my man. We have Rosie from the Jetsons, Pinky, the Riddler, Upgrade, Wily Kit, Bard, Pippin, and Morpheus. This little Rosie robot. Come on. The plastic's like stuck to the box. I don't read Chinese. And that is definitely Chinese because the company is from China. have a very, like, Panini Prism-esque feel and look. If anybody wants personals of anything, when Mike's done, let me know. We can work out some pricing. I'm actually, like, pleasantly surprised, like, how they feel and how they look. We have Yogi Bear, Professor Pat Pending. I have the Corpse Bride, Dino Flintstone, Alexander, Hex, Gaia. We have Velma on the die cut. So it looks like the die cuts are about one per box. We got Granny from Tweety Bird, Ballad, Jerry, Santa Claus from Frosty the Snowman, Shazam on the Shining Stage, 25 out of 888. We have Robin, Hawkman, Cake, Mohawk, Gremlins, Barney Rubble, Douglas, Mira. So we have another one of those raffle things per box. We have the Joker, 238 out of 375. This is obviously one of the older Jokers, not the Heath Ledger Joker. Could be a nice seller right there. Penelope, Philly. We have Traffic Cop, Supergirl, Elroy Jetson, Lion-O from the Thundercats, Sinestro, Boromir, Quacker, Grimly, Jetson. Yo, look, it's Tyler from the shop. I'm joking. We have Carol, Ock, Porky Pig, Gossamer again, Grimly, Nori, Ice King, Jessica Cruz from the Green Lantern series, J.R. Ewing, Jessica Cruz, King Shark, Monstar number 5, Max from Ben 10, Philly, and Barney Rubble. Well, yeah, because the die cuts have to be, I mean, there's still a limited number, right? So. Honestly, man, the cards look really good. Quality of the cards are, like, surprisingly good, too. I thought they were going to be, like, really cheaply made, and they're not. They're pretty much chrome cards. Not as good as the Marvel, but definitely not. I thought they were going to be, like, some stinky paper. And they're not that, so. Maybe they do have paper products. Maybe this is, like, their higher end. Okay, we have Bane, Wile E. Coyote, another scene from Lords of the Ring, Yakko Warner, Shadow, Scarecrow, Wily Cat, Daphne Blake on the die cut. Well, Mike, you're looking to collect Scooby-Doo characters. Looks like you're lucking out on 2 of the die cuts. I know you're probably looking more for Scooby himself, but... We have Radagast, Azog, the Penguin. These raffle cards. We got Porky Pig on the Shining Stage, and that's going to be a 335 out of 888. Killer Croc, Cyclone, Ori. We got Jake. We got Tom and Jerry on the scene insert. We have Marshall Lee and Dato. We have Brainiac, Gandalf, Mary. 59 out of 145. Going with some Pippin over here. Zoran, Tariel, M4, Ice Queen, Road Runner, Zambozo, Green Arrow, Linka, Ranger Smith, Atrocitus, this little Road Runner right there. We got Superman, Cyborg, Mohawk, Wily Cat, Tigra, Betty Rubble, Wilma Flintstone, Mira. We got Cake. We got KW, Pussyfoot, Bumber, Wheeler, Cindy Bear, Astro, Jetsons, Panthro, and Katana. Be 3 boxes so far. So if anybody's interested in any personals, doesn't have to be Kaka Wow, it can be any sport. You're looking for something in particular, let me know. I will try to give you a price that beats what anybody is selling the box at, so if I can do it, I'll do it. We're going to have Marceline Abadir, Parzival, I have Speedy Gonzalez and Sylvester, Clayface, Blue Beetle, M2, Gloin. We got Fred Jones, on the die cut. We have Rosie, the Brain, Catwoman, Deathstroke, mashups. This is going to be Tweety as Elroy Jetson, 268 out of 599. Told you these mashups are going to go hard, Mike. Look at that. Roadrunner Bard, Sue Ellen Ewing. We have Shazam on the scene, Tasmanian Devil, Dwalin Oin Finn, Faramir, and that's going to be 53 out of 100 on the Fireworks parallel. Batgirl, Atom Smasher, Quacker, Traffic Cop, Clayface, Jessica Cruz, Granny, Porky Pig, Boromir, the Brain, Bam Bam Rubble, and J.R. Ewing. Yep, Ice King, Ock, Trinity, Legolas, Bofer, the Monstar 5, Nori, Miri. We have Cannonbolt, Yosemite Sam, Two-Face, King Shark, Black Lightning, Fred Jones, and Dorothy. Last box. Last box here. Yeah, Monstar number 1, Cindy Bear. We have the scene with the Monstars from Space Jam, Superman, Cyborg, Harley Quinn, Satana. We have Gizmo from Gremlins on the die cut. We have Byfer, Betty Rubble, Thranduil, BMO. We're going to have Deathstroke, 331 out of 888. We have Naomi, Mr. Swackhammer, Zaruman. This is going to be Batman versus Superman. We have Batman, the Joker. We have Max. Black Adam is in The Rock. We have Bard, 281 out of 299. Bomber, Vilma Flintstone, Artemis, Two-Face, got Max, Cyborg, Penelope, Dory, Princess Bubblegum, Judy Jetson, Betty Rubble, Superman, Solomon Grundy, M3, and Galadriel. And Mr. Swackhammer, Byfer, Parzival, Poison Ivy, Foghorn Leghorn. Yeah, what is this? He's dressed up. The Joker, Naomi, Gloin, Marceline Abadir, John Stewart, Wilma Flintstone, and Batman. That's going to be cards. I'll do a quick recap since there's some people watching, but in case anybody missed it, we have the Monstars scene, we have Batman and Superman scene, and we got John Stewart, Foghorn Leghorn, Batman, the Joker, Judy Jetson, Max, Galadriel, Superman, Batman, the Joker. Some of the bigger names obviously just sleeved. This is just cards we sleeved. We have Speedy Gonzalez and Sylvester. Going to have Shazam on a scene. We have Trinity, Miri, Black Lightning, Clayface, the Brain. Lord of the Rings scene where Gandalf is talking to Frodo. We have Tom and Jerry as the Three Musketeers, Tigra, KW, Astro, Superman, Roadrunner, Atrocitus. Gonna have the Gremlins, Jessica Cruz, Elroy Jetson, Grimly, Gossamer, Max, the Corpse Bride. On a scene, we got Rosie the Robot, Bard, Judith, Panthro, Green Arrow. We're gonna have one of the beasts from Lord of the Rings, and we have the Justice League. That's what we have sleeved. Let's get into what we have top loaded. So the die cuts aren't going to be numbered. Everything else is going to be numbered. Minus, oh no, the scene is even numbered with the old Joker. So we're going to have Gizmo, Fred Jones, Daphne Blake, Velma Dinkley, and Judy Jetson. We're going to have Deathstroke, Out of 888, we have the Mashup. Tweety. Out of 599, we have Shazam. Out of 888, we have Bard. Out of 288. Porky Pig. Out of 888. We're going to have the Joker. Out of 375. We're going to have Daffy Duck out of 888. Then we have Miri. Pippin out of 888. Oh, no, they're both out of 145. My bad. And then Faramir out of 100. I can do that if you want, Mike. I'll just put these all to the side. Just start fresh. Nobody else asked for anything, so I'll do that real quick. Get rolling to the other half here. Alright, let's start us off here. We got Cowardly Lion, Gwen. I'm going to have the Matrix Scene, Sinestro, Daffy Duck, Arwen, Jane Jetson. We got George Jetson on the die cut. Hold on 1 second. Carol, Lion-O, Hector, code, we have Black Adam on The Shining, stage 337 out of 888. Just getting more sleeves. Give me a second. Brimley, Elroy Jetson, Era, Green Lantern. We're going to have the Matrix, Tigra Atrocitus, Keeley, Fred Flintstone. We have Steppenwolf, Thorin Oakenshield. Be an 88 out of 288. Got KW, Gizmo, Mumra, Thorn Oakenshield, Rosie, Judith. I'm going to top load all these just at the end, Mike. We have Aqua Man, Fiona, Marvin the Martian. Nice hit there. Roadrunner, Bard, Victor, Boo Boo Bear, Sinestro, Tigra, Atrocitus, Faramore, Tyke, Lion-O, Astro, KW, Nubia, Elmer Fudd, Carol, Marvin the Martian, and Thorn Oakenshield. Harley Quinn, Zatanna. We are going to have Supergirl, Yosemite Sam, Legolas, Golem, Nibbles. We have Artemis on the die cut. Not sure what series she's from. Looks like some sort of video game. We're going to have Betty Rubble, Superman, Black Adam, Zardyman. We have Sylvester as Rosie. That's going to be a 319 out of 599 on the mashups. Got Neo, the Penguin, Scarecrow. We have a Corpse Bride. Static Shock. We have Sam, Ori, Jake, Boromir, and that's going to be an 86 out of 100. Ben Tennyson, Martian Manhunter, Princess Bubblegum, Artemis, Mr. Freeze, Tweety, Grima Wormtongue, Monstar 3, Dory the Riddler, Wildvine the Flash, Poison Ivy, Solomon Grundy, Pinky, Velma Dinkley, Willy Wonka, Marceline Abadir, Parzival, Morpheus, Lola Bunny, Eowyn, Monstar 2, Gloin, Pippin, Stinkfly, and Orm. into the third box. I have Elmer Fudd, Faramir. I have Tom and Jerry Scene. I have the bonus card Jetson Supergirl, Nubia. We have Max from Ben 10. WB created Saturday Morning Show cartoon. Sylvester, Elrond, Quacker, Traffic Cop. Got Spike from the Shining Stage. It's going to be 43 out of 888. Captain Cold, Reverse Flash, Porky Pig, Boromir. I have Wile E. Coyote and Roadrunner. From Looney Tunes, Jessica Cruz, Gossamer, Monstar 1. We have Oin. I have Daphne Blake. We have Catwoman. Little throwback here, 114 out of 375. On the Catwoman. It's like some 1960s shit right there. We have Scarecrow, Gollum, Nibbles, Smog, Orm, Lola Bunny, Cheetah, Amenadiel. We have Frodo, Stripe, Stinkfly, Frosty the Snowman, Forearms, Dr. Fate, Aemor, Shaggy Rogers, the Witch King of Angmar, Toodles Galore, Lex Luthor. Lex Luthor goes hard in the paint. We have Black Manta, Bugs Bunny, Wonder Woman, Lucifer, Shoto, Shadow, Quartz Bride, and Overflow. Mike has fallen asleep probably. He's like, man, this fucking shit taking forever. That or the baseball games are really interesting. We have Brainiac, Gandalf, the Gremlins 2, I should say, Smog, Dot Warner, Monstar 3, Ice Queen, Elroy Jetson on the die cut. Dr. Fate, Frodo, Linka, Ranger Smith, Elmer Fudd. I have Lex Luthor. That's going to be the 14 out of 888. Got Mohawk, Wily Cat. We have a Superman scene, Dorothy. Zombozo, Mira. We got Cake. Galadriel, 287 out of 288. These cards look like super nice. Yeah, dude, like I said, I'm surprised that it didn't Snapfield. We have Grima Wormtongue, Fred Jones, Buddy Hobbs, Diamond Head, Yakko Warner, Theoden, Scooby-Doo, Bilbo, Agent Smith, Azog, Cannonbolt, Daffy Duck. There's a few misses of like whenever I was a kid, maybe. Darkseid, Stargirl, Radagast, Neo, Wacko Warner, Wonder Woman, Lucifer, Cyclone, Static, Sam, Buddy Hobbs, Diamond Head, Killer Croc, Ben Tennyson, and Martian Manhunter. All right, last box. I have Victoria, Chitara. I have Lord of the Rings, Shaggy Rogers, Stripe. X Spike. We have Jane Jetson on a die cut. Bugs Bunny, Aomer, Max, Tasmanian Devil as Astro, 324 out of 599. It's kind of funny that he has it around his waist like the dog. And have Overflow, Black Manta, Galadriel, Judy Jetson. Gonna have Lord of the Rings, Scooby-Doo. The Corpse Bride. It looks like there's different types of Scooby-Doos too, because I don't think the other Scooby-Doo he's wearing a hat, right? We have John Stewart, Foghorn Leghorn. Oh, this has to be a good numbered card. Gandalf on the Gandalf the white and then Gandalf the gray. 7 out of 75. Dual-sided card, dude. That's... this is a... There's a nice one. We have Theoden, Bilbo, Agent Smith. The checklist isn't right, man. There's people that are in here that aren't on the checklist either. We have Dado, Smog, Dot Warner, Darkseid, Stargirl, Marshall Lee, Dr. Fate, and Frodo. We got Tyke, Victor, Tariel, Shadow, Lex Luthor, Elmer Fudd, Faramir, Sauron, Bifur, Mr. Swackhammer, Supergirl, Nubia, Blue Beetle, Balin, and Dino Flintstone. And that's going to be the case. I'll sleeve these up real quick. I'll sit here for a second to see if anybody else buys anything, but I don't even think there's that many people watching. We have Judy Jetson on the die cut. Boromir on the fireworks out of 100. Elmer Fudd out of 888. We have Jetson, Elroy Jetson on the die cut. Max on the die cut. Artemis on the die cut. Gandalf out of 75 on the double-sided joint. On the double-sided John. We have the Tasmanian Devil mashup on as Astro out of 599. Sylvester is Rosie out of 599. The Shining Stage Spike out of 888. We have Galadriel out of 288. George Jetson on the die cut. Thorn Oakenshield out of 288. Black Adam out of 888. And then we have the throwback Catwoman out of 375. Definitely a ton of nostalgia, for sure. I'll sit here for a second while I top load to see if anybody else wants anything. I don't think anybody does, though. I think there's like 7 people watching total. It's like 2 on Facebook, 2 on YouTube, and I think 3 on Twitter. That's assuming that the number is correct. I mean, I think it's a nice product, man, and I think that long term, I think that the singles will hold value. Just my opinion. Yeah, the die cuts are definitely nice. There we go. Bag that up in a second. Some pictures going. I think you got the whole set of the Jetsons on the die cuts. Because here's the 4 Jetsons. Yeah, I'm doing pictures of both halves right now. You got everybody besides Scooby and Shaggy on the Scooby-Doo. Got Gizmo. Die cut here. You got everybody other than the dog and the robot for the Jetsons. Also, man, I guess I'll ask in the video if there's any Tom and Jerry base. Either you want to sell them to me, or because that's like Joseph has been watching the hell out of Tom and Jerry. I was gonna just give them to him as cards to keep top load them and whatever else. I was gonna ask whoever had T and J and the other case break, but let's rip the case if there is any. See the Lord of the Rings shit is dope, man. kind of crazy. In a case, they put like all the Jetsons minus the robot and the dog, minus Rosie and can't think of what the dog's name is right now. Cosmo, Astro. I think it's Astro, right? Anyways, guys, looks like nobody else get anything. Mike, I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna see if I can fix that Pokemon wall finally fully. But I appreciate you, man. I will catch you guys, well, you tomorrow, anybody else tomorrow. But appreciate it. I was really curious what they look like too. But have a good night, man. Now there's 11 people watching personal. I was gonna say somebody must have got off, or just somebody on Twitter watching. Have a good night.